Hi, welcome to Most Life. I'm Mo Faul with mymostlife.com, and this week it's kindness. Kindness is really at the heart of some of the best decisions and best action I've taken, especially in the workplace and in business. You know, a lot of people confuse kindness with being nice. Let me tell you what I think the difference is between the two. Kindness is something that emanates from within, and nice is when you're trying to be pleasing to others outside. I'm not saying nice is not a valuable thing to be. Sometimes, though, we can get a little too nice and actually give a little too much of ourselves away in the spirit of trying to be pleasing or sometimes over helpful to others. We give our energy away when we're being nice. We actually have power when we're being kind. I can remember a couple of times in my career as a successful executive when I really knew that being kind was the only way to be in certain situations. And when we say what situations, being kind when we're confronting issues, when we're teaching others to excel, when we're welcoming a new thought or a new person into the team. And the biggest one that I found is when the inevitable firing of someone has to happen. And you know, I'm going to use the example of firing someone as the ultimate example of how kindness can really reach deep. If you're not in the workplace, this may not apply to you, but imagine any situation that you actually have to terminate a relationship, whether that be with someone who services you, your family, your home, someone who services your business. Terminating someone is not easy to do. And it has to happen sometimes so that you can move on and free yourself up or free that other person or company up from doing something that might not be great for them. I'll give you an example. Years ago, I had an HR manager, and she was as nice as can be and really was trying. And after several times of sitting down and going through specific actions that really had to happen in order for the job to be done in the exact way that it had to, it came a time where things just weren't moving in the right direction, in the right speed of time. And I knew, as well as other members on the executive team, that it was time to terminate this individual person. And like anyone who's ever had to fire someone, the days leading up to that, I was tormented, questioning myself and wondering if I just gave her another chance, would it turn around? We all hope for that. But at the end, we have to stick with our decision in order to serve the workplace and the best needs for the group, for the team, for the organization. Sometimes we have to make those tough decisions, but if we come from a place of kindness, rather than a place of rigidity or failed expectations or things that were missed. You know, when you've come to the place where you're ready and you know you need to terminate, you no longer have to worry about all that wasn't done. The key focal point is in the moment. And in the moment is when kindness really speaks the loudest. You always know the right words to speak when you're speaking from a heart full of kindness. And in that day, I told this woman from the depths of my heart, in the kindest way I could possibly transmit to her, that this was not the right place, that this was not working out, that I hoped that her future endeavors would match more with what she offers, and that I wished her luck, and that we would do what we could within the bounds of what we did as an organization to help her move on. Sure, I was tormented. Sure, it was difficult. But in my heart, I spoke with kindness toward her as a fellow human being who I knew had her journey. Later that day, I received one of the nicest emails that I've ever received in my working history, and it was from her. And she was kind back to me. and she was understanding yet distraught in her own way. But we both touched each other in a very kind place. And from a human perspective, isn't that what it's all about? So as we move into kick-ass career time, sometimes the biggest kick-ass career move you can make is to be kind and to emanate from kindness when the tough times come our way, because they will, and we will be defined by that. So as you are heading up your kick-ass career, remember the first K, and it's kindness. Go ahead and be kind in tough times. It will pay off in big ways that will touch you back. Have a great week. This is Mo Faul with MyMostLife.com.